Grande, you have a point of personal privilege.
I do, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, I rise on a point of personal privilege because I have some concerns with some communications that occurred last month, which in my mind lingers further divisiveness of this Council and the optics that it generates. The communication I'm referring to is a communique that was sent to half the councillors with respect to issues with garbage. And the rationale, again, one reads the papers and one cannot always believe the papers, that only these members had called the Mayor's office with respect to garbage concerns, although it's my understanding that not all of them had done so. From my vantage point, this is the second time that a communication has gone out to selective councillors at the expense of other councillors, the first being with respect to the infamous picture taking, which a number of councillors were given communication with respect to how that picture was going to be taken. This, in my view, is the second time that this has occurred with respect to having a select group of councillors being given communication. Now, I don't know what the rationale is. I've heard through the media, I've heard through various correspondence that it's impossible for the Mayor's office to, or for the Mayor himself to actually know what all the emails and communications go out of his office. I have not heard, with respect to any apologies or with respect to any oversight, that this could be viewed in terms of the optics that it may not be appropriate. So I rise on this point of personal privilege because if, in fact, communications are going to select a number of councillors, this basically disenfranchises myself as a councillor, and it disenfranchises my community. Mr. Mayor, I'm entitled. I know, but I'm entitled to say, I'm entitled to rise on a point of personal privilege, whether you like it or not. Okay? I am entitled.
Del Grande, please speak to the chair.
Well, I don't like to be interrupted, Madam Chair. Okay? So I rise because I am concerned about the divisiveness in this chambers and the further entrenchment of this divisiveness when it comes to items such as this. It would have been, in my opinion, rather appropriate for the Mayor to have said something to the Council as a whole. This is the opportunity to do so, to say that this was not intended as it was perceived or the optics that were generated from it. So that is the point that I rise on, Madam Chair. And if it's no big deal to the rest of the Council members, I apologize, but it is a big deal for me. Thank you.